name is Erin. I'm a community animal welfare specialist here at the MSPCA in Boston, and we are going to be working with you guys on cleaning guinea pig cages today. So I'm with Caramel and Jellybean. They're a pair of ladies we have. They're super sweet, but they're pretty messy. So we're going to walk you through how to clean up the guinea pig cages, show you a little bit of what's on the smelly cart, and just really how to work around them properly so we can give them the best new setup possible to help them get adopted. So first you want to start by assessing the cage. You want to make sure you're going to grab really whatever is dirty. I actually did them earlier. We're going to redo them again because they made such a mess. You don't really want to scare them, but I'm going to pull this out just so we can work around them. You want to start by taking anything out of the cage that's not absolutely necessary so we're able to work a little bit faster. If you have the room on your cart, you can put any of the items you're taking out on the cart. If they're really messy, like some of the boys will pee on top of their huts, you want to actually replace them and get them new ones from the kitchen, so you can set those aside to be washed. Now the little ladies are running, you want to grab their litter box next. Their litter box looks okay, but you actually want to assess it when you come in the morning and see if there's any pee. So because it's fairly fresh, you can see the paper hasn't been used and their hay is alright. So rather than us wasting the resources we have right now, we're going to actually hold on to this. But we can show you a dirty litter box after so you know what to look for. So I'm actually going to put this on the cart. It doesn't get dirty. They have a little toy we're going to take out. And the same thing goes for the fresh water and the food. Like I said, we had done this earlier, so these look okay. It's good to leave these. But typically in the morning when you'll come in, you'll see this might actually have food in it. It could actually have poop in there. You want to dump it and get them a new bowl, or you can go and clean it yourself. So we're also going to move these over here. Alright, so now it's just me, the pigs, and their sheet. Because they've gone to the bathroom on this already, we don't want to save it, especially because there's poop everywhere. My best tip is to start in the corner. If you can roll some of the sheet up and get the paper underneath it, they don't have the best paper. These are all catalog clippings. Most of the time it will be newspaper. If you can get a corner of it and just roll, you can keep all the poop inside. The pigs will typically scatter when you start doing this. Hello, miss. Excuse me, thank you. You can fold it on the ends like this, and then you can just keep rolling, basically like a giant sushi roll. That way, when you go to toss it into the trash, you don't spill poop anywhere. And another important thing I should have mentioned earlier is you want to keep gloves on. That way you can pick up the poops easier, toss them in the trash. You can grab anything soiled and not really worry about it getting on your hands. And you always change gloves in between working with each animal. You don't want to get one scent on another, especially if one of them is sick. We wouldn't keep sick animals in here, but it's just important to note, especially if they just came in and they haven't been examined. Excuse me, I need to get this. Oh, you're gonna say nope. Thank you. So we're gonna replace some of the paper. I should probably replace it all, just because some of it has some pee. So you can see the corners where they've gone to the bathroom. It's pretty easy to tell what it looks like when a guinea pig's gone to the bathroom. I don't think I need to show you. And it's pretty easy to work around them. I would say that male guinea pigs are a lot more social, like the ones we have next door. These ladies will be pretty avoidant, which is nice, but you also want to respect that you're working in somebody else's space. You don't live here, they do. Disruption isn't that great. So we just want to be precautious and considerate when we're moving their stuff around. I'm going to replace the paper that I took out. Most of the time you should find everything you need on the smallie cart, or the rabbit cart in this case. So each room has its own cart, everything's labeled. We try to keep things as organized as possible. It looks a little messy right now because I have some stuff piled up on it. Vivian was kind enough to bring me in some newspaper, so I'm just going to put that down. Typically there should be a bag at the bottom of each cart that has newspaper in it. If you ever aren't able to find it, we do have some in the treatment room. It could be moved down the road, but we will be sure to communicate that to you. So now that they're in the corner, I need to put the newspaper on. You can just kind of gently move them with your hands. Jellybean's not going to cooperate. Come on. Thank you, Miss Lady. So nice. Smallies don't need a ton of paper, so you don't need to be wasteful. The more you work with certain animals, the more you'll be able to tell who might pee outside their box more. These ladies aren't that litter box trained yet, so I'm going to put a little bit more down. But keep in mind there are other things like certain rabbits you don't need to cover the entire thing with stacks of paper. Just think about the waste you're producing, because this will all get changed again tomorrow. Excuse me, thanks. Okay. So next thing after you get the newspaper down, which is the important bottom layer, you want to put any sheets down on top. So it could be pillowcases, clean laundry. You just don't want to put anything that's been soiled on back down on top. We want the pigs to have fresh, new sheets, that way they can stay clean and happy. So you just want to spread it out so that it's covering the bottom, basically on top of all the newspaper. A fun little trick is that if the pigs might be a little messy or it's uneven, you can peel back a corner and put the water directly on top of the newspaper. I think that kind of depends on the animal you're working with for it to, matter. They're going to be very curious about their new setup. Right, little piggies? Oh, sorry. I got you a little bit, huh? Straighten everything up. I like to fold down the parts of the pillowcase that they might slip into. Some guinea pigs like to snuggle under all of that. I would rather be safe than sorry and not have somebody get stuck inside a pillowcase. That's just me. We can put their toys back down once we have their pillowcases or their sheets, whatever you've been using. The favorite thing that you'll do for them is probably put their hidey hut back, and they're going to go right on in. Oh, yep, they're talking to me too. We can put their litter box back as well. Something important to keep in mind is you want to try to keep the setup as similar as possible to when you started. If you can't remember, it's not the end of the world, but it's important that the litter box kind of goes to the same place. By nature, animals will pee in the same spot, especially smallies. So I've been trying to keep theirs in the back corner because that's where I've noticed they'll go to the bathroom the most, even if the box isn't there. Their hidey hut is in the same place, toys about the same place, and then we can put their food and water back as well. We like to keep the food and water kind of close to the opening so we can get it easier, but so that they can too. And then we give them some greens. So the greens we have kept in the dog kitchen, in the fridge. It says plain greens on top. Anything that we keep in here is safe for the smallies to eat. If you're ever curious, just come grab one of us and we can chat. These guys already got greens today, but we have been told that the more comfortable they get with you, they'll actually take things out of your hands. So I'm wondering if they'll take something out of my hand today. Excuse me. Oh, are you going to try it, Caramel? She's thinking about it. Oh, what a good piggy. There you go. Good job. So we don't need to give them a ton. We don't want to be wasteful, but they're very patient. They've been good models. And that's really it. It's pretty easy taking care of the smallies. They don't get in your way. They're not really aggressive. It's just important to be mindful that it's their space, and if they're new animals or they're shy, new hands being in their new faces, different smells can be pretty stressful. So trying to maintain the space that they had is the most important thing. I think that's really it. We appreciate all of our volunteers so much, and we're so grateful that you're watching and you want to learn more. If you have any questions, you know how to reach us. Bye.